Second Chronicles, and I was touched tremendously in chapter 26. In chapter 26 are three verses. Second Chronicles, chapter 26, verse 5, verse 6, and verse 19. And I will read verse 5. And he set himself to seek after God during the days of Zechariah, who had understanding in the vision of God. And as long as he sought after Jehovah, God caused him to prosper. Okay, verse 15. And in Jerusalem, he made, but when he had become, verse 16, not 15, verse 16. But when he had become strong, his heart became uplifted to his own destruction, and he trespassed against Jehovah, his God, and went into the temple of Jehovah to burn incense upon the incense altar. Verse 19. Then Uzziah is that king, then Uzziah became angry, and in his hand was a censer for burning incense. And when he became angry with the priests, leprosy broke out on his forehead before the priests in the house of Jehovah beside the incense of altar. So there is three phases in his life, and we can see what's happening in these three phases. But my main emphasis, which the Lord helped me a lot, is verse 5. And he set himself to seek after God. And he set himself to seek after God. Dear saints, it's crucial. This is very important in our life, and I want to encourage you. Every day, say, Lord, I set my heart to seek after you. The words, spoken words into yourself are crucial. If believer doesn't say in a regular way, in regular time, Lord, I seek after you, I desire you, I want you, then there is a failure can come into the life of that person. You know, God is so awesome, even though in his sovereignty and in all his knowing, he knew that Uzziah will fail and will get proud. But because he set his heart to seek God, God caused him to prosper. What a God we have. The fact that God knew what will happen, that knowledge of his future didn't stop God to bless him with prosperity. So now, seeking after God brings some benefits. But first, I want to emphasize what should we do and how can we regularly develop a heart seeking after God. That means every morning when we put our feet on a floor, what is the first thing we do? I'm telling you, in this society, people picking up the phone and looking to see what kind of text message they have, isn't it? Or is there any email? Is there any change in the world? And what they read first become emotion in their life. Let's do that. Can we do that? Can you say, Lord, whenever I woke up in the morning, I want to put my feet on the floor and I declare, I am seeking after God. I am setting my heart today to seek after God. And even you woke up, you put your clothes on you put your phone in a pocket, you say, Lord, and you go downstairs to do your cup of coffee or tea. Keep saying, Lord, I am serious about it. You need to say that. I am serious about it. Then say, Lord, I failed so many times. So many times I got into the trap not to seeking you. Lord, I put my heart to seek after you. Dear saints, I had a request of prayer. What was my request of prayer? Please pray that every day I will be able to read 10 chapters from the Bible. Yes? And you sister told me that you praying that this will be accomplished faithfully. Amen? I want to testify, since your prayer begin to enter into this, I used to read 10 chapters in 45 minutes. Now I am reading them in 30 minutes. And my comprehension of reading is much better. And this is the result of what I read. And the Lord showed me this. And what I'm telling you is just an encouragement and not boasting that what I experienced, you can experience. You are not different from me. Amen? So it's very crucial. Okay, our mind is very much bombarded to seek after other things. That's why we need to give ourselves to seek after God. Amen? Let's set our heart to seek after God. So first thing, it's first. What is the first thing we do all the time? You say it. I set my heart to seek after God. I would like to ask you something. I don't know, is there anything bothers you when you hear this? Is there anything bothers you? Is there any inwardly? I would like to encourage, everyone. This is so crucial. It's so awesome. And now, I want to tell you, there are many things will bother you, starting from tomorrow. But today we need to take a decision. What is your decision? I would like to ask you a question. Can you take a decision today that you will seek after God? You will seek after God. Say, Lord, before you, I commit myself to seek after you. But I am not basing myself on my own promise. I take you as my strength. Amen? Because Jesus lives in me. If you are born again, if you have Christ, then you can put that promise on Him and rely on Him. And tomorrow morning when you wake up and say, Lord, I seek after you, then you say, Lord, and I have power and strength from you, Lord. Amen. The strength comes from Him. Amen. This is very